Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna be trying out two new palettes from a new to me brand, which is Haggard. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, I have two palettes from them that they let me pick, and then two lip products, which are the Scepter series double-ended lip glosses, and they look stunning. Like the aesthetics of this palette, like both of these palettes, is just so cool. So yeah, I have two lip products, two eyeshadow palettes, and I'm gonna create two looks with them. So one look with each, and give you like my review and stuff. I only opened it today, and I did swatched the darker palette because I just wanted to see how that looks like, but I otherwise like don't know what to expect from this. So I think it's gonna be interesting. I haven't heard about this brand for that long. Like I think I've only known about them for like month and a half before they contacted me. But I'm very interested. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Also, if this is your first time here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially, and I just want to play and have fun and do something moody today. I think that's what I'm kind of thinking about. So they let me pick two palettes and two lip glosses. Actually, when I first heard about them, I saw this blue palette. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a 6 pan, 7 pan long, like sleek palette, and it was all blue. And I wanted that one so much. So when they contacted me, I thought I'm gonna pick that one as a palette to try out, but it was out of stock. So I was like, oh well. But I got two palettes. One of them is this kind of dark theme. Also, I love that they have this jewel in the middle, which I think they have in most of their palettes. And this is the Captive Tonight Scepter series eyeshadow palette, I believe. It only has like Chinese symbols on it, so I can't speak Chinese, so I have no clue what that says. But yeah, it came in this beautiful packaging. It was so well packed and like shipped. It was amazing, and yeah, it looks awesome. It's like very kind of gothic, fun, just like it's cool. It's very cool. It's very dark kind of aesthetic. And um this one comes with like these neutrally grungy deep colors. So you have three shimmers, then this kind of like sequined black, and then this kind of like a grayish color. As I said, I already swatched this one. We're gonna play with this one today, and I think it's really cool. And I'm kind of surprised, like by the swatches, especially this matte shade. It was so buttery smooth. It was, oh my god, swatching it was an experience that I've enjoyed very much. So we're gonna use that, and I think we're gonna use also one of the lipsticks. So as you can see, it just has this beautiful, am I showing that right? Yes. It just has this like double-sided thing. You can see in the cutout, you can see the lip gloss, and it has this like beautiful initial on it, or like the name of the brand. And this is the shade. Why am I looking at the back as if I read Chinese? Seriously. I think this is the Wishing Well. It has kind of like orangey or like warmer undertone, and then I have the Poet and Sixpence, which is more like pinky one. So I'm gonna use the pinky one tomorrow with the other palette, which is this beautiful one. This is the Ecstasy of Saintless Scepter series palette. It has this beautiful like heart in the middle. It's gorgeous. And this one has more like a pinky color story with very beautiful duochromes. Like this one is purple to green, maybe you can even see it. And this one is like a light pinky lavendery shade with gold or maybe even like green sequins to it. It looks stunning. So I want to play with that tomorrow, and we're gonna use the pink gloss with that. But today we're gonna use the Wishing Well, and you have one side that is like a lip stain, like a matte velvety kind of like a lip stain, I believe, because when I was swatching it, it dried completely and like you can still see the swatches. So I believe it's something like a lip stain, and it has really nice packaging that or like the applicator that I really like because it's easy to use for me at least. And I'm gonna start with applying the matte part so that it has time to dry for when we are gonna apply the lip gloss. So this is a very watery formula that will dry down completely like matte velvety. And one thing that I noticed, maybe I should like apply it and then talk, but one thing that I noticed when I was swatching this and when I opened it, it smells like green tea. Like when you open a new bag of green tea leaves, it smells exactly like this. It's wonderful. And yeah, I just love how liquidy this is. So you can kind of like, I don't know, it feels nicer to work with. So we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna do the really cool fun shimmer on top of that. And before we're gonna apply the eyeshadow primer, I think I'm gonna do one of these more like, not liner looks, but more structured looks. And since we only have like one full matte and then one kind of like sequin shade, and it's black, I think I'm gonna use my washi tape to just kind of have like a stencil. Yeah, I think it's somewhat even. So now we're gonna apply the eye base. I'm using the Beauty Bay one because I have like a little bit of it still left and I want to use it up. We're just gonna take a fluffy brush for starters. I'm using the Cinch Beauty. I think I'm gonna use it for the whole look. And we're gonna take this grayish shade, which I think is supposed to be Prologue. Oh, wow, this is actually deeper. Deeper gray than I thought. It's kind of like bluish gray. Maybe like a little bit of green, but a lot of blue for sure. And now we're gonna take a smaller brush, again from Cinch Beauty. The first one was EO6 and now I'm using EO5. And we're taking the black sequin shade, which has like green, blue, and silver specks in it, and it's called Dark Servant, which I believe is a very appropriate name. And we're just gonna use this in the outer corner, kind of like to create a proper wing. So something like this. I will obviously take down the god, how is it called, the washi tape eventually. Okay, so I took out the you know what, the washi tape, and now I'm gonna use a little bit of that grayish color underneath my eyes as well, mostly on the outer part, because I think we're gonna put a little bit of shimmers in the beginning of the eye, but I just want to have something that will connect the wing to the lower lash line. So something like this. Now I'm gonna use my NYX glitter primer because that's what I always use with shimmers. Okay, and I wanna start. What do I wanna start with? We're gonna start with this second shade, kind of the like bronzy shade, which is called Oracle. Oracle. I obviously know it in how it's like translated in my language, but I'm not very good in English, so. Ooh. This is kind of like a moody bronzy color that I do like in this context. Like, was this, if there were brown mattes in this palette and then this shade, I would be like, this is the most boring palette. But because it is with the dark shades, I'm immediately like, yeah, this works. This is my style. And it actually, like, this color story really fits for today because it's been so hot for the past like week and a half, 2 weeks. But today it's actually raining most of the day and it's like kind of cold, like really cold. It's been like 15 degrees Celsius, which is not a lot. It's kind of more like springy weather, and opposed to like the 32 degrees last month, it's a lot of difference. So yeah, it's been a little bit more darker today and kind of rainier. So this really fits. Now I'm using the middle shade, this blue, kind of purpley, with a little bit maybe of turquoise in it. And this is called Fimbulvert. I will have to find out what that means, because obviously I don't know this word. But it looks beautiful, like a beautiful midnight purple. By the way, I'm using the Singe EO1 for the shimmers, because I really like using shimmers with this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, for the inner corner highlight and also on the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the first shade, which is called Labyrinth. So this, because it's like the lightest shade, it's kind of like brownish color, or like taupey color maybe, which definitely isn't really a inner corner shade, I don't think, for like anyone. But we're doing the like grungy dark look today, so we're gonna use it. And ooh, this looks really moody, and I love it. I just, you know, sometimes you want to look like baddie, so, or maybe a panda, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the finished look. I've added my Solmana gel liner in 014. This is from Odense, and it's kind of like a gray metallic pencil. I just thought that that would look really nice, and I didn't want it to do full black. Then I have the Essence I Love Extreme mascara. This is the Volume Waterproof Mascara. I have some kind of hair on my face. Then I wanted to use this under 20 anti-acne BB cream, but I had to take it off because I put this one in my Shop My Stash for this month, and I think I'm gonna take it out, or like I'm gonna declutter it, because it feels horrible. It immediately started to peel, and I don't think it's my sunscreen because first of all, I've applied my sunscreen a long time ago, and also it doesn't do this with like other BB creams. So I don't think it's the sunscreen's fault. I think it's the BB cream. I might try it tomorrow as well and see, but I don't think it's salvageable. I've had it for a long time, so I think it just went bad. Then I have the Rimmel Kind and Free Concealer. It's also in my Shop My Stash. I will link it in the corner because I actually uploaded it for me yesterday. For you, it's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 days ago, maybe more. And then I have the Colourpop Super Shock blush in chiffon. It's like a pinky blush with some shimmers, and then the Super Shock highlighter in the shade Hippo, again from Colourpop. And now we're gonna use the other side of the lip product. The lip glosses have this silicone spatula. The lips are completely dry and they feel really nice. There's no transfer, which is good. Oh, wow. Okay, this is beautiful. It's kind of like orangey, goldy, reddish. I don't know how well you can see the difference, but that looks amazing. It's just such a stunning shade. And again, the scent of this, like, it's so nice. I love the scent of green tea. If you know any perfume that smells like green tea, I wouldn't object to like suggestions, because like I just love this. So that's the Wishing Well. And it's so pretty, like it looks so nice. So I'm very happy with this little eyeshadow palette. The shimmers are nice, and the mattes as well, especially the mattes. Like I love the mattes a little bit more than the shimmers, just because the shimmers aren't that exciting. Like there's no duochrome multichrome action going on. Well, the blue shade is kind of like bluish turquoisey purple, but that's about it. And I love how moody this is and how like dark it is. I definitely can't wait to try the heart palette. So hey guys, I'm here for the second look, and again we're gonna start with the lip product. This is the Poet and a Sixpence lip gloss. And again we're starting with the matte part, and the lip combo that I had yesterday, it really lasted multiple hours. And even the lip gloss lasted for a really long time, so you know you're not gonna get just the stain, but even the lip gloss is really long lasting and it looked so beautiful. And this shade is very much like my color, just more raspberry. And I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but I really like how thin the applicator is, so that it's really easy for me to like get everywhere and kind of line my lips with it. So that's definitely a win for me. Now I've already applied the Beauty Bay Eye Base, and now for the eyeshadows. This one has 3 mattes and 2 shimmers, and the shimmers are both duochrome multichrome. So you have this shade, which is like purple to green. Maybe you're gonna see it in the mirror, maybe. And then this is like really jelly, white, pink, gold, green, purple, multichrome. It's gorgeous. Again, I've already swatched it and it's just so pretty. So for today, I think we're gonna start with a smaller brush, and we're gonna use the darkest shade, which is this kind of like a grayish brownie shade, kind of like taupey. And this one is called Midnight Oat, and we're gonna use a little bit in the inner portion of our eye. We're kind of gonna do like a variety of the halo eye with a liner look. So it's gonna be kind of like a combo of 2 different techniques. But I really want to have, because I really want to use all of the shades today, and I don't know, I feel like the color story would really fit a halo eye. And now we're also gonna use this same shade on the outer part. So something like this. I'm gonna create the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so I think the like base shape is kind of done. Now we're gonna use this kind of like bubblegum pink called Saintis, and we're gonna use that kind of in between and also like to blend out the previous shade a little bit, just like the edges a little bit. And I'm also gonna use the lightest shade, which is called the Narns, I think. Yes, the Narns. It's this kind of like very light pink, almost white shade. And we're just gonna blend out everything with this shade. Just kind of make everything really like seamless, I guess. And I'm gonna take the first shade and I'm gonna kind of re-darken the inner part. So it's kind of like back and forth. Okay, now I've applied the NYX glitter primer again. And now we're gonna use the darker shimmer, the deep purple to green, called Kenosis. I don't know what that word means, but I think that's how it's called. And we're gonna use this shade kind of in the inner like quarter of the lid and also at the end. Okay, and now we're gonna use the center shade, which is called the Heart of Saintes. So it's this one. I think I'm gonna just use my hand. Now this shade is definitely very jelly, very like sticky, so I'm not really like twirling. I'm just like pressing my hand into it, or like the finger into it. And now, whoa. Now we're just gonna use that in the middle of the lid. That's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that's gonna be my new favorite shade. You know what? Maybe it's not gonna crease because it has very similar texture to one of the shades in the Wolfa palette from Shall We Makeup, and that one also doesn't crease. So, and this like it feels very similar, the texture. So maybe it's not gonna crease. We'll see. Again, I'm going back into the first shimmer, just kind of like connecting it better, and then going back with the center shade. You know, like you're kind of going back and forth until it feels right and it kind of looks okay, because you really want to have that like plastic effect, you know, like that 3D effect, I guess. Now I think I'm gonna use this multi-chrome under the like on the lower lash line as well, and we'll see if you can like pick it up with the brush, because I honestly don't know how well these sheets. Oh yeah, you're gonna be able to use brush with this as well. Okay, and now I'm gonna use the lightest shade again, so the shade Narns. And we're gonna do a matte inner corner, because I feel like this is pigmented enough to be, oh yeah, to be an inner corner. Okay, so I finished the entire look. I've used the Essence mascara again, the Rimmel concealer. I have the Udens Eye Salmon gel liner in the shade 01. It's kind of this like vibrant pink shade. Then for blush, I have the Colourpop Doozy Supershock cheek blush. It's very pretty. It's a warm blush, but I really like that one. And then as a highlighter, I decided to go for the She Glam Chromazone multi-chrome highlighter in the shade Lucid. It's this one because it has like a green to pink shift, so obviously I wanted to match the multi-chrome. And now we're gonna go back into the lip gloss part. And oh yeah, I've gotta say, this applicator, like, it's kind of strange that it's silicone, but it's really nice to apply it with. Oh yeah, I like this. I like the shade a lot. So here is the finished look. Let me show you. Yeah, you can even see the highlighter that it's like green to pink. And I'm sorry, but this is just so magical, pretty. I even put like a little bit on my brow bone. I think overall I like the Ecstasy of the Saintess Scepter palette a little bit more, just because first of all, I like the way it's structured a little bit more, that you have like really light matte, kind of like I don't know, mid-tone, let's say, even though this is like a little bit lighter than mid-tone, and then something dark to deepen it up with. You have two shimmers. Both are really beautiful duochromes. Like, I am very happy with the overall theming, and even though this palette can look really light, because like the only like really dark shade is this multichrome, you can actually do quite a moody, deep look with it. I'm sure you could do also like really light look if you really wanted to, like a very soft pinky sainty look, very like angelic look. But you know that that's not really my style, but I really like the quality of these shades. I'll let you know in a haul or maybe on my Instagram, because I'm definitely gonna be posting slowly on Instagram all the like photos and videos with this. So maybe as just kind of like a caption underneath, I'm gonna let you know if this creased or not. But so far it looks really nice. I love how just shiny, sparkly this is. And I like both of the lip products. I also love the second palette, the Captive Tonight palette. I think I'm gonna get a lot of uses of her in like December, January, you know, kind of in the winter months, because there's something about this color story that just, for me, it really translates as a kind of like winter night color story. But I really like the quality. The mattes are wonderful. They are so soft, so what's the word, creamy, very easy, very easy to work with. And they have really nice pigmentation to them. So I'm definitely gonna be using both of these palettes a couple more times, at least 2 more times before the haul, because I want to be able to like properly review it. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Thank you so much, Haggard, for sending this my way and giving me the opportunity to play with these palettes. I definitely can't wait to see more from them, and definitely if they're gonna have like some kind of new release, I will buy that and review it for you, because so far I'm really happy, and I like that they do more like smaller color stories. I'm not the biggest fan of like mini palettes, but especially the pink one, I think is very well done, and you can get a lot out of it. And even there, because I think they also had palettes that either had like 6 shades or maybe even 7, but it was this like long format. I really like this, and I hope they're gonna still keep doing these like smaller palettes, because I think that it's, first of all, it's very handy, it's easy to take with you, and it doesn't get too confusing when you're trying to figure out a look with it. So yeah, let me know what you think about these looks. Which one was your favorite? Let me know if you've seen this brand somewhere, either on Instagram or on TikTok. And if you want to try them, like what's your impression about this brand? But I hope you have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be very happy to see you in my next one. So bye.